Why African women should rethink global pageant norms. Global beauty pageants like Miss World and Miss Universe promote narrow ideals favoring slim, Western body types. For African women whose cultures celebrate curvier figures, this often feels exclusionary and misrepresents their natural beauty. Cultural influence and media pressure. Western media, including toys like Barbie, encourages slimness as the beauty ideal. This conditioning conflicts with African norms and can lead to body image issues among young girls striving to fit into unrealistic standards. Pageants and representation challenges. Though Miss Universe removed height and weight limits in 2023, the portrayal of plus-size contestants still feels tokenistic. African women often remain underrepresented unless they conform to global norms that ignore their natural figures, reclaiming identity through regional platforms. African women should champion pageants that reflect their beauty, curvier bodies, natural hair, and deep skin tones. Supporting regional contests allows them to honor cultural identity and celebrate beauty on their own terms. Examining global pageant influence. Though these pageants promote talent and charisma, their beauty standards often marginalize African women. A fuller, curvier body type celebrated in many African cultures is largely missing from the global beauty narrative. Historical roots of beauty standards. Miss World and Miss Universe began as swimsuit contests favoring slim, tall bodies. Over time, they solidified Eurocentric beauty ideals, reinforcing a global bias that pressures African women to change their appearance. The problem of body type binary. These pageants push a limited view, either slim or overweight, overlooking the healthy, curvy middle ground. African women, often fitting this middle, are left out, reinforcing unhealthy beauty expectations. African success stories on global stages. Despite obstacles, African women have made historic wins. Figures like Zosibini Tunzi and Ogbani Derego broke barriers. Yet they remain exceptions, not the norm, in a system still favoring Western ideals. Who wins and why? Although African contestants are increasing, most winners still align with Western aesthetics. In 2024, Miss Universe and Miss World crowned slim, Eurocentric winners. Despite strong African representation across multiple countries, the toll on self-image. Studies show these beauty ideals hurt body image and self-esteem, especially for African girls. Many feel inadequate when winners don't reflect their natural looks, leading to dissatisfaction and cultural disconnection. Media's role in shaping beauty. Western media, especially toys like Barbie, instills early ideas about beauty. For African girls, this exposure can spark identity struggles, as their natural features aren't mirrored in mainstream imagery or media. Shifts toward inclusion. Miss Universe now allows older, married, and transgender contestants, signaling progress. Yet, plus-size contestants are still seen as novelties rather than a normalized part of beauty diversity, limiting deeper inclusivity. Miss World's reform attempts. Miss World removed its swimsuit round to highlight social causes, but winners still largely fit the slim, Western mold. The pageant's image remains tied to narrow beauty expectations that overlook African norms. Celebrating local standards. Regional African pageants like Miss Africa Golden uplift local beauty. Some, like Miss Côte d'Ivoire, even ban wigs to promote natural aesthetics. These platforms allow African women to shine authentically. Concerns over cultural brainwashing. Critics argue global pageants condition girls into Eurocentric beauty ideals. Research supports this, showing early media exposure shifts preferences away from African norms, creating internalized bias and cultural alienation. Beauty standard comparison. While Miss Universe and Miss World still emphasize Western aesthetics, regional pageants focus on cultural representation, despite limited global reach. These local contests better reflect and affirm African beauty norms. Final reflection. Global pageants may be evolving, but their standards still sideline African body types. By embracing regional platforms, African women can reclaim beauty narratives, promote self-love, and redefine global ideals through their own lens.